Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here, being joined by Miss Molly. It is still July 22nd, 2019. It is Monday. Finally stopped raining, and there goes Miss Soxy. I think she was right at my feet. So we're going to jump right into topic here, guys, okay? I wanted to talk about the situation that happened down in New York City. As predicted, because then it was pretty much a no-brainer that it was going to end up happening. Thousands in Brooklyn still in the dark. Okay, you were talking about a grand total of 50,000 people at the peak. 33,000 had their power restored by Monday morning. The rest of the people, they said the power would be restored by tonight. But they had a power outage again down in New York City, but this time it was in Brooklyn. And Con Ed is giving excuses to why they're having these problems. They were dealing with extreme heat down there, and so you're talking about a lot harder draw on the system, and so they ended up having power outages because of that. Okay, and I have to laugh. De Blasio, or I don't even know how to say the guy's name. Him and Cuomo were like furious. Bill de Blasio, I guess that's how you say it. Both of them blasted Con Ed, were saying that an investigation was going to be underway, and they were investigating the other blackout that happened earlier in the month. Or well, actually, yeah, earlier in the month when that other one happened. So they were saying that they were going to investigate it, and they said Con Ed was not giving them good answers and stuff like that. So I thought that was quite interesting. And there's Mr. Buddy. Yes, I hear you. Yeah. So anyway, they did say that emergency generators, emergency lighting were distributed throughout that region of the city, and emergency generators were put in place in nursing homes because of the high temperatures and stuff like that. I'm telling you guys, high temperatures, and and then you throw power outages on top of that. That is a recipe for disaster. Again, very good idea to have your own source of power if you can, and to also have a backup generator. I know it's not feasible in the cities because of the dynamics of everything, but blackouts happen all the time, everywhere in the country. So you're always having to deal with that to some degree or another. So, I'm not saying that I predicted it was going to happen, but I did say when they had the other power outage, I did say, do not be surprised if you see more power outages in New York City with the temperatures. I knew they were going to get a lot warmer. So it's not a shock to me at all. And but they're saying, the governor Cuomo and de Blasio, I'm sure I'm butchering his name. I don't really care, but they were both saying that this is ridiculous. This shouldn't be happening. Well, we've talked about this before in other videos. When you're dealing with an antiquated system, when you're dealing with that type of thing, that you're going to have issues. You are absolutely going to have issues. So that is not a surprise in any way. You're talking about a lot more people drawing on the system, trying to stay cool, trying to beat the heat, and when that happens, there's bound to be problems, especially when you have a system that is not designed to handle that many people or that much power draw. So things are going to overheat, you're going to have fires, you're going to have issues, and so they did again. And actually, I got to bring you guys over here, so I got to show you this. This is actually pretty funny. And but yeah, so again, another power outage in New York City. Now the trap door that they go in and out of, okay, I got that held up by a piece of wood, and the chickens, for whatever reason, absolutely love to get up on the top of it. The other day there was 4 of them up there, so they're freaking lunatics. But yeah, so there's 2 of them up there right now. I think the reason that is because it's always the hens I see up there. So But I think the reason that they are going up there, maybe, is to get away from the roosters. Because they don't want to have a special time with the roosters. Because every once in a while I'll hear one of them give a holler, and I'll look over and I'll see that one of the roosters is having some happy time with one of the girls. But yeah, so, but no, they like to sit right up on that box, and it's actually quite interesting. But no, the chickens are fun. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing? Huh? What's happening there, Goliath? Yeah? So, oh, now there's 3 of them up there. See, that's what they do. So they get up there and they fight for position, and it's absolutely crazy. They're so fun to watch. So they really, truly are. And they're an amazing. It's I had them as kids, and I remembered having chickens as kids. But you know, you get 30 years down the road or better. It's probably better than 30 years. You know, you don't remember as much. But when you have them again, you know, their little unique personalities are all coming out, and it's pretty cool to watch. But they're fun. I enjoy them. I will definitely say I like them. I know that Heather said, she said to me, she goes, you know what, Dad? She goes, I like them a lot better than I thought I would. She's an animal person though too, so that does not surprise me at all that she would, but she just loves animals as well. And there's Mr. Maxie, just chilling out. So now that it stopped raining, everybody pretty much came inside when it started raining. The only one that didn't was Miss Molly. She was like, I don't care if it's raining or not. But everybody else came in, so now they're all back out. Now tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, which it's not supposed to, I'm going to get cutting all the grass again. Because I could have probably done it 2 days ago, 3 days ago, but I wasn't going to come out here and cut it when it was 90 degrees. That's just me. I figure it's going to get cool down at some point. I get out here and cut this grass. But anyway, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on this whole situation with Con Ed. I think it's really interesting that they continue to have problems. And I think this is just the beginning, guys, okay? We are, you know, it's summer now, obviously, but I think as we continue to have warmer temperatures, like later in the week, it is supposed to warm up again. I think that you're going to continue to see problems. And when you have the governor and the mayor of the city jumping all over them, and they were not liking the answers that Con Ed was giving them. They were saying that Con Ed was being very evasive and not giving them straight answers. And you know how politicians are with that. They don't like anybody being condescending to them, but they can be condescending to everybody else. So I think that is interesting as well. There's a mosquito I was getting there, so... Oh, they're out. They are out. Oh, so let me bring you in the garden real quick, and I wanted to show you. Hold on a second. We'll come in here. So I wanted to show you guys this. All right. There we go. Look at that. Nice green bean. And yes, I'm eating it right now. And then on this side are the peas. So hold on a second. We're going to open it up. Hold on, guys. Alright. Oh, freaking mosquitoes. So here's the peas. There is nothing like going to your garden, picking stuff and eating it right then and there. Especially peas. They're the absolute best. If you've never done that, if you ever get that opportunity to do that, grow some peas, have them produce for you, and then just eat them right then and there. Nothing tastes better than that. And the green beans are absolutely awesome as well. So, no, it was really, really good. I'm going to have to go back and have some more. But anyway, so yeah, you know, it's an interesting situation. I think this one is not even close to being done. I think you're going to see this happening throughout the country as well as happening in New York City. You're talking about a big drain on the system. And, you know, so these things need to be paid attention to. They need to be taken care of. They need to start putting money back into the antiquated system. Now, I got a lot of crap for when I said that the power lines should be underground, because I guess it's very, very expensive to do that, and it's harder to maintain them. Okay, I will take your word for that. But there should be more systems like this, all over, being used and being taken advantage of and collecting power that way. Now, I had checked a little while ago. I had pulled in 1.4 kilowatt hours at that point. Now, it finally did stop raining, so I'm getting a little power coming in now. But it definitely, you know, with the way it affected our obvious input today because of the way the weather has been, with it raining all day. And boy, the mosquitoes love this rain, because they are all over the freaking place. So anyway, guys, I am going to jump off of here for now. I want to hear your feedback on this. I want to hear what you have to say, okay? Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. Also remember, guys, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. Nobody else can stop you, okay? So stay focused and you'll be fine. Stay positive and it'll all work out, all right? I will talk to you all later. I hope everybody's having a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.